Welcome back to Subnautica. Is the use of random movie sequel names making it fun? I hope that's fun. I just want to hang out with my girlfriend. The next game I'm going to tackle is going to be Abiotic Factor. I hope you liked Abiotic Factor before, because I'm doing it all over again. Why am I doing it all over again? Well, its 1.0 version has finally dropped, and I think there's probably gonna be some new stuff out and about. And you know, I'm a silly biscuit. Let's see. I don't have. What is that sound? Oh, you little bitch. Oh, yeah? You think you'll dig that big, my guy? Oh, look who thinks he's all big and important. Okay. So, we're going to hop in the old submersible, and we're going to make a... Well, actually, let's see real quick. Do I have a... Because if I have a computer chip already, I won't need to do as much stuff. I should nope, that's not something I wanted to lose. It's okay if I don't have a microchip. I just wanted to see before I begin. Alright, engine's on. My power cells are at 25%. Now let's go back to where it all began. I wish I could put lights along it. Like a strobe effect that goes downward. That would look so cool. Well, let's go all the way to the surface so I can actually see something as I go forward. Oh, did I... Oh, I'm under the island. Okay. Well, yeah. I can't do anything about that. It's one of the things I really like about the submersible is that you can run into things and it won't harm your vehicle because it's so fucking big. Beautiful, huh? Plus, Abiotic Factor is really fun to play. I would love to play it with you. I know you don't like horror-leaning games, but honestly, I consider Doom Awakening scarier than Abiotic Factor. It's a baby. It's a teeny tiny little baby. Okie dokie. Actually, I probably should do Expedition 33. I'm just worried about it, you know, fucking stomping my emotions with that heavy stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I think I will be great at its gameplay. I'm pretty fantastic sometimes. But sad stuff is just really rough on me, especially when it comes to loss. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna stop her there. We're gonna hop on down. Because I'm gonna search for some scrap metal. Because it's one of the things I need. Lucky. I wish I had batteries, wish I had a good amount of batteries. All my batteries are dead. I should have built a charger, but I did it, 'cause I'm a little dumb. Batteries. This part of the ocean is really nice to swim through at night. Mainly because it's not so claustrophobic. Even with the jerkfish flying about. Jerkfish, they're dumb shit. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So you've seen a bunch of the broken life pods that this game throws in front of us. Which one would you be put into? Like, if you know you have to die anyway, which of those deaths would you prefer? I think I'd choose the Release Me guy, you know, the one that did the death prayer. Because his death was instantaneous. He didn't feel it, I think. The life pod exploded. He died instantaneously. And that was that. Because there's also the option of, ooh, well, I don't mind if I do. Don't rarely see life pods at, see you soon. 4 years, what a journey. As I'm writing this, the silence is unbearably loud. How I wish I could relive everything again for the first time. I leave you some of my personal belongings before departing. Until you can reach new depths, may these items help you as much as they did to me. Best of luck to the survivor who finds this. Live the wonderful experience to the fullest. See you back on Earth. Best regards, Orpheum. Aww. Yeah. Like, think about, like, the one in the life pod that ended up really deep with a broken synthesizer. That is really bad. It's probably the worst, because you either have to choose to starve to death, horrible way to die, go out and immediately die from compression, so wonderful. Like, none of his options were great. He was doomed. However, that is something to take into consideration. I think he too knew he was doomed. However, the life pod that lands just outside the Aurora, you don't think you're doomed. You landed in water. Yeah, the life pod's upside down, but there's a door on the bottom. So, could have gotten climbed down. Oh look, it's just all this calm water, and the Aurora's right next to me. This is great. And then you hear a roar. And you realize you're right next to safety, but there's no circumstance in which you make it to it. There's no circumstance in which you can swim faster than the Reaper Leviathan circling you. Like, yeah, I guess you could use the synthesizer to prolong it, but for how long? Eventually, your life pod is going to run out of energy because the solar panels are built on the roof, and the roof is submerged. So eventually you're not going to be able to make anything at all. There's also the fact that the life pods have a very limited menu of things to build to begin with. I don't start off with the Cyclops. I don't start off with a prawn suit. I don't start off with a lot. I just happen to be dropped in the safe shallows and had time to scan stuff. There is also the other point of Reaper Leviathans can jump. They can swim fast enough that they can just... So you can't even just sit on the bottom that's, you know, above water, because they can just leap up out of the water and snatch you off your vehicle. So what's worse? No possible chance? Like, you know you're doomed no matter what? Or you can see safety, and it is within swimming distance, but that means nothing. Is that a Reaper Leviathan roar? Yeah. Why would there be a Reaper Leviathan this close to the safe shallows? Yeah, my inventory is completely full. I guess death is death when it comes down to it. You know, that's true. Apex or not, it is still a beast. And beasts can be tricked. Are the odds in your favor? No. But at least you're not 300 meters below the surface in pitch black darkness with a broken synthesizer and no possible hope. Because that also brings up the solar panel thing. You're so far down that the sun ain't getting to you. So whatever power your faulty life pod has is extremely limited. The doctor had it bad, but part of that was his own fault. I really shouldn't even be calling him a doctor, because he didn't really learn how to be a doctor. If anything, he's kind of just an engineer, and that's really pushing it. I wonder if I can fit through this. Hiya! What is that? Oh shit! Yeah, I totally did jump. It just looks so weird because I've never seen it not connected to the ground before. I didn't jump. I won't hear you say otherwise. I'm just kidding. Just me over here. What's this thing? What is this thing right here? What? Okay. Let's get some of this stuff. This stuff is how I make silicone. Inventory is full. I guess, You know, as far as the Degrassi goes, the previous ship that came here with Paul and, I forget her name. It's an M name, but it's just not coming to my brain. Marguerite. it does suck that they couldn't work together, but at the same time, it's good that they didn't make it, because if somehow a ship had managed to make it through all of that bullshit, that all that meant was the universe was doomed. The only thing saving the universe from the Kara virus was the weapons platform. It really does suck that they couldn't make things work. But, you know, there is questions to how Marguerite did survive the Kara plague, I suppose, because she'd been here for years. Like, around this time, she's over in the below zero area. Yeah, I keep hearing a Reaper Leviathan. I don't like that. So she was swept away, like fighting a Reaper Leviathan with her bare hands, being just stabbing it with a broken chunk of metal, just manages to kill it, and basically uses its dead body as a flotation device and food source. I don't know how she managed to keep enough water, but she found a way. You also have to remember, this area in the below zero area, they're not connected. You have to go through the ecological dead zone to get to the below zero part. So she was adrift on the carcass of a dead Reaper Leviathan, drifting through the dangerous territories of the ghost Leviathans, and still managed to survive. Like, ghost Leviathans, they are not carnivores, but they are extremely territorial. That's because Ghost Reaper Leviathan's kind of like let's see, what do I got on me? Stalker egg, sand shark egg. Captain.
All systems online.
Let's see, I need some copper. I need... Come on, there we go. Some metal. Do I have coral on me? Coral. Coral. Okay. Some say she got it from non-stop eating Reaper Leviathan meat, because Reaper Leviathans are immune to the Kara virus, so she maybe gained a form of immunity through having a diet consisting solely of Reaper Leviathan meat. They probably need gold, right? Yeah, it's gold. Which I don't know if you can gain immunities that way. Okay. Two pieces of copper, and I thought I saw two in my little scooter right here. Come on. I put this platform so poorly. No. We make copper wire. Lovely. And we move this battery, put it into this. We make a... Do I need a moon pool for this? Do I legitimately need to have a moon pool for this? Build in the moon pool to upgrade docked vehicles. How much for a moon pool? Gold, coral, copper. Let's go, swim down and... Oh, all my eggs are hatching. Me. Down we go into my underwater base. Going down, going down. Alright, let's see all the babies. Alright, we got a tiny baby crab squid, a stalker. Alright, let's add this, and this, and this. Oh, you do have a little mouth. There's the little sand shark. My little babies. That's my little babies. You know, I should have just put this slightly below water. Okay. Nope. Nope. There we go, some coral. Coral. Alright, let's swim down. My mech suit has just been sort of chilling over there. Son of a bitch, I was looking at that when I should have been looking at that. So, 2 titanium ingots, lubricant, and 2 lead. That's actually not super bad. You know what, let's also just... Let's pin that. Also, it wasn't the first Reaper Leviathan she killed. It's actually because she'd previously killed another Reaper Leviathan that Reaper Leviathan was drawn in. That's pretty cool. Get one more lead from somewhere, please? That would be super wonderful. I would absolutely appreciate just to have one more piece of lead. Lovely. And I'll have to make a lubricant. Okay. Okay. Is this actually going to be the perfect amount for everything? It's the perfect amount for everything. So we're going to go up to about here. Gonna be a little shy just because of necessity. It's not connected.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Oh, no, that's not the door. I'm thinking that's why. No. Maybe you do it, you jerk. You jerk. Think about it. Think about how much you kind of suck. I knew it. I was like, why does it sound like something's underwater?
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Sea fluid intake.
Nothing docked. Let's see. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Lithium, 4 diamonds, and 5 titanium. That sounds doable. Come on, train it. There we go. Do I have enough for a ladder? Nope.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's get some water straight out of this bad boy. Yeah, I need to move that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's see who's calling me now. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm doing another horse deal. Taking care of some more animals. Animals. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start off with the drill arm because that's just gonna make getting materials a lot easier.
Welcome aboard,
Captain.
All systems online.
Sunlight on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me smile. if you'll notice, it's a lot brighter in the inside after I fixed those holes. Beautiful. And then, you know what? I'm going to 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's enough. There we go. Just so I don't have to go outside the ship every time I wanna, you know, be a silly bean. Alright. Let's go get that mech suit and make sure it's okay. Oh wow, it's really far away. I must have had trouble figuring out how to get back. It's like it's enjoying a vista.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, baby. Oh, you can see the line. Dumb bitch. Let's dock it. Let's dock it. Come on. Land, then dock it. Come on. There we go. There's my chippy. Nope. I want to make a drill arm. Okay. Gonna make that this arm. Lovely. Let's see. I don't have kyanite. That's gonna take at least a little while. But the improved boosters would be super duper. Okay. I also wouldn't. Shut up. Let's see. Perimeter defense. Torpedo system. I may give the engine efficiency module from the sea moth to my prawn. I didn't mean to do it. Okay. You sweet little babies. Okay. So I need a little bit of food. I'm gonna release some of the, no. I'm gonna release some of these bladderfish out into the wild because they are overwhelming this tank. Drop 2 and 2. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Be free! Come on. Y'all are alive, right? You just kind of look like you're swimming. Okay. So now to upgrade myself. Polyene and wiring kit. Okay. Polyene and wiring kit. How do I make polyene? Polyolene, or whatever the fuck it's called. Hydrochloric acid and gold. Deep shrooms and salt. I got that. So that is doable. It's interesting. Oh, you can see the babies. Such interesting concept art. I love it. I don't know if the reactor thing ever runs out of energy. Which is weird. Let's see if it's got any salt in it. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're going to go down into the actual watery area. We go further down. Then we're going to put that there. The fact that I can actually see the water content going up instead of just occasionally is a good sign. Okay. Yeah, I need to get those propellers. That's right. Should have got a suction cup arm. Oh, you piece of shit. Looks like I'm the apex predator. Yeah, how exactly do I know I have at least one nickel, so I need to get another nickel. And benzene, I'm sure I can figure out how to get that bullshit. Okay. Into the poison I go. Don't be underneath me when I drop. People have made mods that sort of recreate what the bigger species from this world's past might look like. Like one in particular is called the Gargantua Leviathan. This isn't it. This is just a skull. At least I think. Looks like there's a shield in my way, and I don't have a thingamaboober. I figure eventually I'm going to get a little mental call from...
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
It is. This is the migration path of a huge migrating life form. That life form is called the Ghost Reaper Leviathan. I don't know entirely why they are born down here. But they're born down here and slowly make their way up. I'm gonna get myself lost. I was just looking for some nickel. Well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See?
Terrain scans indicate the spire contains unusually high concentrations of
This is a juvenile Ghost Reaper Leviathan. And that's a Gargantua Reaper Leviathan. They're sometimes like 1,000 meters across. Anyway, let's get out of here. It's attacking something. Again, they're just filter feeders. They're basically whales. Just whales that were born in a really bad mood. Also need to pick up a little bit of sulfur. Boosters need to be changed, because holy shit. It's a little bit further. You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. Looking back at their old like underwater base for Paul and his dad. That is a scary aspect. No. A smart filtration system can only get rid of things it knows to get rid of. Okay, yeah, run away. No. Oh, come on. Come on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. I still need to get a thing or two. A thing or two. Adieu, adieu. I'm gonna stop hearing you something to eat. I love you so very, 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 very much. And it already made a bottle of water? Yeah, it was. I totally put it in the wrong place. Oh yeah, let's go look at the, before I like completely, it's weird seeing a spadefish almost nearly as big as all these other things. It's so fun seeing them like living in harmony. Alright, yeah, we'll stop there. I love you, my darling. I can't wait to have fun time.